oh my mate. Hey, you made a permanent home in my head. You moving like a goddess, come my way, my way, my way. Your hips on the move, only a real one can do what you do. I caught a body, but you was the shooter. Damn. Shot me down one time. Now you wanna hug me down, long time. Funny how the love can change sometimes. So we say, hey, Paco Pabago, I'm pulling up on you. Let me show you my world. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got me. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Adicto a ti, mi flaca. Tu cuerpo sacude como un maraca. Te miro y miro, so sube y baja. Como en Caracas bailamos al ritmo del bajo y la caja. Y tú mi África, yo tu casino en América. Quiero bambino contigo, ma. Te beso bien suave en el limón, ma. Te quiero con vino, limón, no sé. Tu cuerpo es un carnaval, yeah. Tus ojos trascendental y tu espíritu natural. Me enamora con besos en el final, yeah. De África al tropical, nuestro amor es transnacional. Lo que tenemos presidencial, aquí la vista se
Show me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. Can't wait to show you off. Come out, I'm pulling up. Come out, I'm pulling up, yeah.
oh ma, lo que tengo contigo, ma. Esto está fijo, ma.
She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got me. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got it. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. My jolie, oh my jolie. Ah yeah, eh. Every time I come around you, baby girl, something doesn't feel the same. You said that I'm changing, but it's really you. I see how you play those games. Wifey type for a main man. A queen can make moves, a king can't. Snatch you up, now you taking. Gave you bricks, now you building a wall up, wall up. Lately you and I've been all love, all love. I don't know what's up with our love, you forgetting all about us, oh. My jolie, oh my jolie, where are you when I need you the most? You still MIA. This is murder, heart is melting, girl you got me. Called your bluffing, made you something, now you talking. Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? Telling me to cool it off, cool it off. How can I cool it off, cool it off? My jolie, oh my jolie. My jolie, oh my jolie. You don't turn on me now. You don't get no time for me now, babe. Got him on a rebound, but it's only you that I like, babe. Tout ce que j'ai fait c'était pour toi. Sur le haut parle mais t'écoutes pas. Tu me vois crever mais tu bouges pas. Pourquoi? Whoa, yo, wall up. You can't even get the scars up. For us, I don't know what's up with our love. You forgetting all about us, oh. My jolie, oh my jolie, where you been? When I need you the most, you still MIA. This is murder, heart is melting, girl you got me. This is called your bluffing, made you something, now you talking. I call you bluffing, telling me to cool it off. I cool it off? Cool it off. Telling me to cool it off. Cool it off. How can I cool it off? Cool it off. Ma jolie, oh ma jolie. Ma jolie, oh ma jolie. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Thought I met you at the wrong time. Then you caught me on that one night. Girl, I wanna know how this thing get out of my control. Zip line into your timeline. Hey, that body don't lie. I didn't care for the hype, yeah. But when I saw you tonight, ooh, girl, you know just what you're doing. I'll go 1,000 miles to show you that I'm right for your love. Hey. Take care. And I will let you make up your mind, but I can't wait. Where you coming over? Let me be your chauffeur. Baby, I will keep on calling you love till you do the same. Let me take it over. Drive it like a chauffeur, like a chauffeur. Let me drive that. Yeah, I can't recall when you came through that door, yeah. Glowing like a headlight, independent of the way, got her bread right, yeah. Hard to ignore, sexy body make a jaw hit the floor. Won't you come over now? Just let me hold you down. Nothing else matching your type, nothing else matching your type, yeah. Oh, I feel the magic in the air. And when you give me a taste, give me a taste.
All right, guys, what's going down? We're down for another amazing game today. Whew, let me just stop the music on my end. Yeah, I forgot to get me some water to clear my throat. Hey. So let us know right there, what are the teams that you're going to be supporting for today. Give a shout out to your teams, boost their morale. Let them know, say they get person. Saying that in pidgin, but in proper English, that means let them know that they have supporters. Okay, let your guys know that they've got fans, they got people got their back right here on the stream. Boost their morale, show them some love, show them some support. Whoever it is that you're going to down for, that you're going to be supporting, definitely let them know. All right, give a shout out to them. For me, of course, it's going to be a shout out to, you know, y'all know my team. Y'all know my guys. You know my guys, Active Game. You know, right? You know, we don't lose. We still support them. You understand what I mean? So give a shout out to your team, whoever it is, and I'll definitely be mentioning that on stream right here. All right, several different teams going all out right here. Going to be getting into that mix. I do see a player from UAE, White Hills. Right there, you can see Madurai already taking some shots. One more bullet right there, he might get taken down and sent back into the lobby. He probably needs to get into one of those houses. He does need to be careful because he might be driving close to someone else pretty soon. But if he manages to get into a house, he might be able to get healed. If he does get shot up now, he could actually be blown out of the vehicle, so he's got to be really careful. Oof, be lucky right there not to get taken down. All right, definitely what it is. I do see Navi not too far away from players from HQA as well, but they won't be getting into anything right now. So we'll just try as much as possible to stay close with all of the fights. All right. But one thing I do want people to answer, which I feel like I didn't really get an answer yesterday, was, you know, the history behind HQA. I know I have been told that skinny from HQA is the skinny that used to be radioactive. Now, if a lot of people don't know what clan radioactive was the sister clan of Active Gaming. I used to play in that clan actually. I played in active and radioactive competitive. but you know, at some point in time, we decided to form another clan or another team. The Radioactive was like team B, and Skinny was one of the players. You know, we were doing okay for a while. You know, we had some montages. It was alright, but after a while, look, it wasn't just necessary, and just decided to focus on one team rather than spread our weight around two. Um, but yeah, that's what it is. So I'm being told that Skinny is, the player from HQ there. And I remember back when we were radioactive, we used to argue a lot. Like sometimes we would do well, sometimes Skinny will allow you die. I'm not even joking, like I'm being for real. But I mean he's doing great now, so obviously yeah, he's a good player. So yeah, it'd be lovely to see that he continue to do well. So if I'm right, HQA is a Nigerian team, all right, or they're a team from another country or something. I mean, I don't really know much about their players, but if someone can give me a history behind that, I'd love to know because I'm really impressed by what they're doing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna just being honest. I am really impressed by a lot of the things that I'm seeing coming from them. So yeah. All right, so starting out this game today, yeah, do remember to share out the stream, get it to as much people as possible, get people on board watching with us today, because today is going to be hot, today is going to be fire, today's going to be incredible, as y'all know. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Yeah, boy. Alright, done the sharing of the stream. Let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. Alright. And I'm actually sharing out the stream right now. Yeah. Sharing out the stream to as much people as I can, but I do see a clan not too far away from Slime Fuck 80. I do believe that's MZR. Okay, they're not really that close. They're all the way in the hospital, but they may be able to see them and tag us on shots onto their location. So let's see how that goes. Several different clans. You can see Sidizens sitting all the way towards Zaki, Active Gaming at Severny right now. We do see lag as well. I'm wondering where UA is at. Okay, so UA is at Mutapar. I mean, there's like a whole lot of teams who have, basically just claimed their spot within that zone. It's funny that there's no one sitting down in Pochinki. Usually the team I was seeing in Pochinki is Infinity, but Infinity didn't make it all the way up here. So yeah, it was that tough. It was that tough that the winners from the Mzanzi didn't make it to the finals, man. But they played really well. But sometimes it doesn't just work out. Sometimes it is what it is. It is what it is. It doesn't just work out. So yeah. Being told by someone that aim assist wasn't on yesterday. That's the case. Citizens OP. But bro, no, Priest, man, man. To be sincere, like Citizens is looking like, you know, they're in really good shape. You know, they're looking really good. Looking really good. I love like the stuff I'm seeing from, like, you know, the team and all of that recently. You know, they're taking on their fights, they're winning their fights, they're playing really intelligent. I'm thinking that a lot of that is down to, you know, Seven's leadership when it comes to decision making. But the new players I'm seeing, they're playing really well. All right, so everyone's just trying to find their spots. I see the players from SG. SG is currently sitting down on the top of that leaderboard right now. Hey, what's up, Diva? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us on board here today. Everyone's just trying to find their spot. It seems like people have gone back, watched the stream, figured out where everybody lands, where everybody's position is, and that's what's just showing up right now. It's like everybody knows where everyone's gonna be, so they're just gonna chill it out, wait for a second. I'd be curious to see who actually does decide to go into Pochinki, because Pochinki's empty right now. Because I feel like whoever rotates to Pochinki, like, is boosting their chances, you know, for the next one. Junior says, so happy that says, come on, man. There are many OP streamers. I'm not the only one. But yes, I am glad to be here as well. Glad to be on the stream. Glad to be. Yeah. So let's take a look and see what Navi's up to. Navi's got vote not too far away from them. Navi is another team that I feel like they just formed recently, but they're like I don't know. I mean, some people say they have some players all the way from Vamp. Last I heard about Vamp was, you know, something different. Priest says Naim the hot now, that is skinny, that is hot now. Yeah, Priest, I see your comment there. Yeah, that's good. I mean, it's great to see people improving, you know, people having their own stuff. I mean, HQA is doing really well. You know, and that's the thing about clans. Like, sometimes, you know, you have one player, like, he's like not working with a particular clan, and then he moves into jumps into from one clan to another. They don't really find their balance, and then all of a sudden, boom, they maybe start off a new clan, and then it's working exactly the way they want it to. So yeah, different strokes for different folks. All right, but you see that zone making that shift right now. Several different clans are looking to rotate into a good spot, and this is where things now begin to get interesting. You can see not too far away from BGE is the guys Lag as well, and we might be seeing a fight coming down between these two. The boys from MG is already beginning to pick that race. You got 1-9 who's not too far away from that building, and it's about to get ready. It's about to get spicy between these two guys. You got 1-9 who's sort of like just trying to hold it up right here at the corner of these buildings. And we also see Citizen getting into a fight. I'm not sure if I should get into that. Let me just try to see if I can keep an eye. They've lost one player, but it does look like they're pretty much just trying to rotate away why that happened from a distance. So we'll be back with Lag, 1-9 and Cole to try to see what's going down. They pretty much just get into a vehicle to try to give some distance in that particular one. Not able to take that fight head to head as they just go away from that particular position and look to get in a safe spot. Still finding it curious that people haven't. This 480 is down. 2 players from 480 are down. What? What? What just happened? Oh, Penny and Cole take out 2 players from 4KC. Ooh, but Aima coming in with the support right there. Not before his teammate got taken out. He might be able to get this revive, even though Aima got the knocks right there. You can see Storm trying to come in with the flank with his buggy right there to try and get an angle onto Fenny and Cole. If he does get that angle, he might be able to put in some damage right there onto the Team Hale. He's got the corner right there. Definitely the smokes would matter at this particular point in time. But Storm coming in with the knocks from that other angle. And Daddy. Bro, come on. You could have smoked and still gotten the heals. I still think, why did they run? Why? They could have fought this out. What? Nah, man. Come on, man. You could have stayed. You could have smoked some more. They could have gone to some cover. I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think that they had... I don't know. Stump seems like someone who is really pissed off about this. Taking some shots onto Daddy. Fenny's pretty much going to be lobbied right now. 007 is all on his own right now. They're just looking to see how they can capitalize on taking out the rest of the boys from the hill. After losing 2 players, that's definitely what it is looking like right about now. Hill does get taken down. It's just left with Daddy. He might just decide to leave, but he's turning his sights onto the rest of the players from Slime 4KT. Definitely anger coming in from Aima right there as he does take out the last player. Take a look and see where we'll be seeing some fights. I do know that lag. It seems as if they lost 1 player. They lost Berserk early on, but let me stay with Hill. This zone shift is crazy. Just take a look at that. Shifting all the way. A large portion of it is going to be all the way on the other side next to Mirama. So a lot of teams need to probably just get into their vehicles and start making those rotations right about now. You see the boys from Active Gaming pretty much on that edge. Might be looking to make those rotations right now. This is where things now begin to get bloody. We do see lag and several different teams is driving around each other. They're going to be taking on shots. And they're all heading towards that breach region where things are about to get really spicy. You got the boys from HQA pretty much just, I don't know, breach camping right now. Looking to take out so many different teams who trying to cross over to the other side. So it'll be interesting to see how it does play out. We do see the boys from Active Gaming trying to rotate from that other way while everyone's just trying to stomp this particular location and cross over into that zone. I'm curious to see if HQA is going to be holding it down. You do see the boys from Beak just staying in a position. They're already in the zone, so they're not desperate to make those moves. And several different teams already know that HQA is in that location, so you can see SDZ pretty much just being reluctant to make that move, and it's a pretty dangerous one. They've also got a team not too far away from them, and it's looking like 11 is already beginning to encounter a team right next to him. It is the boys from Bolt, and it's looking already as they do get a knock onto 11. SDZ is now left with just 2 teams. You can see already beginning to take on those shots. Inspector pretty much getting his health taken down right here. It's already spicy enough. We're not even in a fight going on here. You got the boys from SG. SG and lag. Like trying to get into the mix as well. Vector getting taken down. HQA that we did speak about before. Putting in the damage right there onto UAE. You can see Skinny that we were speaking about. Putting in the work right there. AOK is also getting into the plus one player. Still trying to do their thing. Let's take a look at the zone and see where several different teams are. You can see it's just Active Gaming who's crossed over to the other side. So they're pretty much taking that risk, yeah, but they're betting on, you know, things going on to all the way onto the other side. As you can see, every team is right here. So if the violence does happen right here, then it might be beneficial for the teams who do decide to cross over. Teams like Active Gaming, things like HQA, BG, who are really close to that breeze, they can cross over to the other side. Definitely will have things pretty good for them. But I'm curious to see who actually does capitalize on this. Several different teams are just trying to make their move right now into that zone. You can see the boys from Sidizens. Ooh, there's some teams still fighting outside the zone. You got Navi trying to get into that vehicle, but they're pretty much getting stormed by MZR right now, making it really difficult for them. You got Blood, you got Nova. Shots. Why are they fighting in the zone? Why are you fighting in that zone? In that zone. In the zone. Why are you fighting in the zone? Alright, so you got two teams who can move into a central position within that zone. They're already beginning to make their move. You got BGE who's not too far away from Slam4 KT, and everybody's now going to look to make those rotations straight up through that zone. I do see Hill in fight. Where's Hill? Where's Hill? Where's Hill? Hill's just left with Daddy. And this is about to get bloody fast. Like everyone's been sort of like semi-cautious, you know, but it's about to get like it's about to just get bloody super fast. Taking down. Look at that! Look at that! Wow. Man, it's like party after party at every single corner. Teams are just trying as much as possible to do their beat. HQA now looking to cross over into that zone. That's exactly what it is. It's like everyone's just trying to either gatekeep right now or just turning their sights onto Ama. Ama just decides to go all the way into the ground, into the water. He does have some teams around him. There's also the boys from UAE who are just on top right there. So it's a very dangerous move for him. Well, yeah, I'm gonna turn my sights on boys from esports. We are trying to swim right now. Still DT who's the mix, by the way. They found a way to cross over to the other side, as well as BGE. Several different teams are just opting, you know, to use the water right now. Just everyone's in the Michael Phelps mode right now. Just swimming into that zone is what is on their minds. MZR do take out one player from Alright, UAE pretty much just turning to who I do believe it's Ama who's in that water. Gonna come up and go back up, trying to evade, you know, the shots coming in from UAE. You can see that zone shift right now. You got Volt who's in the water, so there's a large portion of the zone in that water right now. There's really so little land to work with, and everyone's now just trying to swim. Like this is really ridiculous, man. This is super ridiculous. Like it's just ridiculous, to be honest. There's no way else to say it. There's really nothing to work with. There's really nothing to work with for all this stuff. Alright, so DT getting into some action with Active Gaming. They do take out one player right there. Well, I do believe it's Ted Bundy. Pretty much getting revived by Lala right now. Rest of the players from Active Gaming and DT are the ones who crossed in earlier on. As you can see, they're taking on some shots into themselves. The only team who's got the zone right now, they're sitting in a good position, are the boys from HQA. As you can see, pretty much just getting into it right now. DT turning their sights onto the boys from BGE, taking on some of the players from there right now. And it's just like everyone's just avoiding that center, and Plaza does get taken down as well. There's the boys from HQA who are also either on that zone or under it. Okay, under the zone. Let's see where UAE is at. They're also swimming. It's like everybody's on some Michael Phelps mode right now. They're all swimming. Crazy stuff, crazy things are happening. Okay. Okay, it is what it is. The boys from Active Gaming coming into this one right now, leaving only one player from UAE right here. See Ted Bundy just driving really past. Deji just throwing in some nades onto the position, or some smokes onto the position where Jesse is at, trying to get that heal, trying to get that revive. But the shots coming into the position where Deji is at, making it really tough for him. But HQA also coming into the mix right there. Active Gaming, and they're trying to get some shots onto Cloud. Ted Bundy is down. It's a really tough one with Ted Bundy being set line to the lobby. Lala is also down, making it really tough. Several different teams are still outside that zone. They're still trying to get in, and it's just a ridiculous situation right now for so many of these guys. And it's so difficult. It's so difficult to follow, man. Oh my god. Like, what is going on? Look at this, man. Storm's still chilling in the water. Like, no space, trying to come out to shoot. Gets it taken out. Like, it's just ridiculous, man. But HQA somehow found a way to get themselves into a good spot. Somehow in a central location, but man, there's nothing for them to work with. There's like every single corner, there's like people taking on shots, upon shots onto their location. You can see man fillers from AOK pretty much putting up onto the location where the boys from Active Gaming are at. They're trying to get into Active Gaming. Cloud does get taken down from a distance by Archer, and it's a really tough position for several different teams. You see the boys from UAE taking out the guys from BGE, and this is exactly what's going on. It's just like shots upon shots from several different corners. Everybody's trying to get into that zone. Everyone's trying to get into the play right here. You can see the boys from Active Gaming, Vigas trying to hook up that smoke, trying to block their regions, trying to get into that safe spot within that zone. DT somehow still managing to hold a full team just to go in at this. Storm has gotten taken down, but Lucy Stark and Rash are pretty much doing the work. Rash is getting a revive right there. Man, it's like party after party. Schnitz does get taken down. DT still holding a full team. We're down to 3 teams right here. And it's a really crazy one. It is DT versus HQA. And then you still got one player coming down from AOK. Pretty much outside the zone. Does get taken out of the game right there by a report. Right now it is DT versus HQA. Be curious to see who is going to get this one. My iOS mic is on. Wait, what? Are you serious? Okay. I mean, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. All right, DT putting in the work right there as they've taken out one player from HQA. Skinny actually does go down. Does look like it's just one guy left for HQA. It's just Fear Z and he's up against a full team from DT right there. DT doing good work. He does get one knock. He turns his sights onto Rash. He can't take out Rash, then he changes the entire game. He's got to turn onto Lucy Stack. Can he take out? Yeah, he does! He does do it! It's just one player left! It's just Acho that's left. Oh, that nade makes it dangerous, and it's landing next to him. He goes for the... Woo. All right. Can he do this? Can he throw that nade? Ah, not in time, as they do take him out with the nade and send him back into the lobby. That was very good effort coming from him. He did get one confirmed kill. He was about to do it. If that nade had gotten through to him, he might have been taking out the play. I'm going to be joined by Crowns in the next game. So, guys, yeah, that's going to bring more fun into this. So yeah, let's get it started, let's get it rolling, and I'll catch you guys in the next one soon. Wait, let me go through the scores just in case. That's good. Let me switch.
Yeah. What do you use to control your audio though?
Okay, I know you've shown me that stuff I can use,
Yeah.
but
There's
I've
something
not
up
used
with
it.
your there's something up with your game sound. Like it's
Yeah, yeah,
sounding
yeah. There's something wrong with
like
it.
shots.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it. I don't know what it is. It never used to sound like that. So here is my HDMI setting. You can see it, right?
Yeah.
So it's on wave or capture only. So the interesting thing about how I'm sending out is that my audio is an input, right? And it has always been like that. It's an input, but then I monitor it and I output it, right? That because it's an input, it reduces the lag. So not sometimes there's always that lag. Yeah, it reduces that lag.
Yeah.
I really don't know what it's possible. Like there's this sound thing. I don't know what it's. I don't know what
sounds
that's.
like. Yeah, that's why this one was saying iOS sound was good. Anyways, let's go level to that 30
I need to figure out maybe another. I need to buy another capture card or something. I really don't.
I don't think it's capture that.
Yeah, I've tried to figure it out all night. If I couldn't, I was like, Anyways, let's just manage our manageable.
Okay.
All right, guys, we are joined by Crowns here today with us. You guys know the vibes, the main vibes master.
Vibes. You know the real vibes. What's up, everybody? It's your Uncle Crowns. I guess I'll have to say more than that.
Let me even increase your Discord volume, Steph. Okay, the volume is high.
Alright, yes, that works.
Alright. Anyways, I don't know if they can hear you as clearly. Because for me, I'm not hearing you that clear. For me. Yeah,
Hi, YouTube, can you hear me? Let me see it in the chat. If you can actually hear my voice, let me know.
They won't be here now. Like 5 minutes now. 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, that's true, though.
Oh, yeah,
that makes sense. But anyway, welcome, everybody. We're in the map of Miramar. And just as you can already see, that playing path is already southern. It's going to be trouble for teams like Unsullied Army because I wonder how you want to get to Cruz de Val. Team Hale also has to go to ALLOCATION. This is trouble for, a couple of these teams out in the lobby. Looking at the way this playing path is starting their stuff.
Man, it's going to bring problems. I already see Active Gaming not too far away from another team. I'm trying to zoom in to figure out who that is. Does look like it's the guys. Okay, it's Psycho actually. Psycho and Active pretty much landing within the same region. Active is doing like this kind of split right now. Or they're just deciding, hey, you know what? Let's go to La Bendita. We don't need to like stress. All these plenty landing there. It's not worried.
Yeah, but then that's the thing about La Bendita, though. The loot is not the best, right? You don't get the best of loot. You don't have so many compounds. But what is surprising me the most is Psycho, though, right? Because like in the semi-finals, we've seen them land in San Martin a lot, right? They did get hot dropped by MZR sometimes, but I've seen them going over to where is that? Minas? It's not something we see very, very often, though. Another thing we don't see very often is Schnitz trying to wipe the squad with the Winchester 94.
Hey! Oh my goodness. Lie down. Lobby.
I guess Manfilas is definitely not having it. It's like, I'm not entering your montage, bro. Not with me, you go just do beat drop.
Sniper montage.
Solved. But anyway, one thing I actually want to talk about is that zone, though, because we saw what happened in game 1, the crazy zones, and trust me, the IGLs in this lobby are probably like, oh my god, not water again, because you see about 40% of the zone covered completely by water. It's only about 60% of land, but you have that standing zone.
Man, this is another crazy zone time. You can see, guys, like almost half of it, about 40%, like Crown said, is in that zone. And judging from the way this zone behaves, it won't say, okay, you know what, let me pity you in the next round, stay in land. This zone, if I'm to predict, this zone will end around Impala and those islands.
I'm not predicting, I'm just wishing right now that this zone ends on that little island in the middle of the world.
Wahala good day, serious wahala.
It's something I really, really want to see.
But do you see the guys from Slime 4KT I do think they've taken one player that okay, yeah, it's Fear Z from HQA. Here not having a really good time today. I think they did like a split. They landed in like different places, or several of their players got out of there. Report GG and Skinny got out of there. I keep asking this question, Sha. I've been asking this question since like this team HQA. Yeah. I mean, it's sort of like curious. I'm curious about them, like their history, if they're a Nigerian team and all of that stuff. But people are not really giving me back that info.
I wouldn't say they're a Nigerian team. I mean, they have one or two Nigerians in the squad that I'm aware of, but no, I don't think they're not a Nigerian team. That's what where they are from particularly. I do not know because I know they've got like some players from like across different teams. I've seen Schmitz in Natural Killers before. He used to be in Team MK. I've also seen Skinny somewhere, and I've seen Report also somewhere. I've seen all four players, to be honest. I'm the fifth player in that Nexus. I've seen all of them on like different teams. But right now it's not just coming to my head, but I think it's a new team. 4 players just came back together and they're like, you know what, let's just see what we can do. And so far so good. It's actually working out for them. But in this game, I think they decided to go for that split for the vehicle. But sometimes you don't want to look for vehicle close to people's drop spots, especially the likes of Slime 4KT, you know.
Exactly, definitely what it is. But we do see the guys from UA. It does look like 2 players from UA. And Connie does get taken down. Jesse's already rocking the ground. And the rest of the team is not next to them. It does look like the boys from Volt are pretty much just going to finish off that one right there. Take out Connie and Jesse. It does look like they were in a split also. They don't have the rest of their teammates next to them. So it's a tough one for them. Losing 2 of their players quite early. The Volt player is going to be revived. I'm not sure where the rest of their guys are at.
Unsullied?
Yeah, Unsullied.
I think it happened to be players getting caught on scouting, not just rotation, scouting actually. I know JC likes to do the scouting for that team, but not all the time it works out, and sometimes you do not want to be scouting with a fellow teammate because things like this happen. Vote Africa are not a team you want to be driving by because those guys very, very trigger happy people. I have seen them shoot, and bro, that team not to be joked with. Anyway, I like the fact that most of the teams are just relaxing, chilling in their loot drop locations, just enjoying it right now, enjoying the calm before the storm. Because I think we've got we've got anything. The zone is already beginning to close in. Most of these teams still have to get into the zone. We've got Lag Esports on that western edge. Navi, a team I like to talk about, seeing them in Picado. I like to say this, Navi, a team I just really like to see, to be honest, right? I don't know why, but I'm lucky a fan. Not like a big fan, but low-key a fan before people start.
Yeah, they're also a new team, right? They're also one of those teams that, you know, have just recently formed. I mean, I haven't seen them in the Nkonsi or the Nzansi or EMCO, so it does look like they're a new team.
I know any of these players, right? And it's like maybe they renamed or something, but I don't even think I know. I don't think I even know many of these players.
Yeah, I think that's also the same situation for me. They've said your voice is low, so let me try to if there's anything I can do about Discord's output volume. Hey.
Alright.
I've increased it. Talk now.
Test the microphone 1 2 1 2. I'm a fine boy. What you gonna do? You know the vibes, your uncle voice. This is your uncle Crowns. I say it's your uncle voice. How about that? Hey. I was trying to read 7's stats. 7, get out of my head. Aren't you supposed to be, I don't know, fragging out or something? Sidizens.
Okay.
Oh, he's not in the room. 7 is not in the room. 7, you had just one job, bro. Why are you not in the room? Why are you not in the room? I need to know why. But anyway.
But man, it's scary. You know the thing about the way African esports is right now, right? It's scary how like like the quality, the way teams have improved now, like it's scary. Like it's not, that there used to be a time when, I mean, there's still clearly teams that, okay, I know that, okay, if this team is that team, there's more of a chance that one is going to overcome the rest. But that gap is reducing now. Like
Yeah, right.
it's still like it's no longer like before. When I still know that, okay, obviously, like teams like 4KT will win most of their fights, but like you saw in the last game, man, they came up against DT. Was it DT? They came up against?
That was scary, bro. And one thing I'll just say is they were up against Team Hale also, right? And
yeah,
just
Team
one
Hale,
thing,
Team
one
Hale.
thing,
Yeah, Team
yeah.
Hale.
One thing I just think is like teams have decided to put a little bit more of commitment into like the game, right?
Yeah.
It's not like before that everybody just played play the game, repeats, play game, and inshallah, whatever happens, happens. I think we see people now, like right now, look, we had an Erangel game with no hot drops, right? It's not something we see often, right? And then here we have a Miramar game with no much of a hot drop. And that's the only reason why we got a little bit of this hot drop was just because of that very dirty playing part that we got in the beginning of the game. Right. So I think it's just teams putting a little more commitment, watching streams back again, realizing, oh, this is what works, this is what doesn't work. And also watching, like I used to say, if you watch professional play, you definitely get one or two ideas from it. Not every time you want to go and watch how one person is fragging out. Sometimes you actually want to see the strategies, the things that that these teams are doing, right? Looking at how they play this game. And I think that's pretty much what most of these teams have been doing, which is why we're seeing a little bit of an improvement. I even personally find it more entertaining now, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like a lot of times, like I would just see these guys just going all out, and I'll just be like, like, isn't it you that used to chop it a few while ago, But you're now fragging out, like everyone's like battling it out. See Team Hill, going up against guys, who have been in the Zanzi, and they're pretty much just a new team. You understand? Back in the day, you wouldn't see that. You wouldn't see a new team going up against like a team that has been dominating. But now we do see guys from Slime 4KT up against Lag Esports. One of the players,
okay,
Glizok, has been taken down. But anyways, we do know that 4KT has a way of overcoming situations like this. So let's see how they do. Boys from Lag and Slime 4KT, they do know each other very well. They know each other very well. They know each other very well.
Lag is not a small team.
I'm telling you.
To be honest.
I'm telling you. Fantasy and his boys. This Fantasy used to be in your killer.
Is it the same one? Oh yeah. Actually, yes.
I think
Zero though. I think Zero is the same Zero that used to be in Outsiders at the time. So
oh wow.
It's actually an OP team. They did get the introduction of Slime 4KT, and you can already see Zeus heading in for that full send, which is what I do not understand, because they've got two players going for the cover fire, I believe, and one player pushing up, which is Zeus.
Ooh,
and
is that a need? Is that a need next to Zeus?
I think it just bounced close to him. Anyway, the revive has been taken out back on Zero, so now it's now back to a 4v3. Slime 4KT, what do you have in mind? Zeus's location definitely has been exposed. That vehicle most likely will be out of commission, because by the time this player starts with that vehicle, it's not going to be able to hear anything. Amado already pushing up, Zeus trying to reposition. And very soon, this fight is going to break out as fast as possible. I think Lag Esports trying to play a little bit on the defensive side. I wouldn't advise, but those nades, they're doing the work, they're doing the damage. A little bit short there from Zeus. And I'm actually looking forward to how this one turns out. I'm all Team Lag out here.
See, the funny thing that, about 4KT is that they're a 3-man squad right now, right? And most clans would actually be backing down. But they are not. They are the ones pushing. They are the ones attacking. Even though they are a 3-man squad. And it's Lag who is holding back. They are the ones making that push onto them. And you can see Ama and Zeus already making that move. It's pretty much Ama and Zeus right now, because Storm is all the way, has rotated all the way towards that position where you see Zero, and you can see Fantasy health is already low. Fantasy is about to go down if he's not careful.
Yeah, he was knocked. Yeah. Now Storm off.
1-9, the one changing and turning things around. And this is where they do hit Storm. Storm comes in from behind, takes out Zero, and this is where things now begin to get interesting. It's pretty much okay. It's still
1v3 right now.
yeah.
It is a 1v3. It's Amar up against 3 players from Lag Esports, and they're definitely aware that it's just one player there. Fantasy already leading up the push. Amar gets one down. He's tagged up really badly. Has to go back to where Storm is, but he himself goes down. It is now a 1v2. They get the full thirst. The revive will be coming up onto Fantasy, and Storm. I know you can do it, but at the same time, I feel like you should activate that JP strat, because if you can control alternate JP, I would advise you should. But he's not backing away.
Whoa!
Storm!
What?
No, you don't do that. Storm, you don't do this.
Ew!
Look at me. Oh! Stop one. Let's go.
Oh my
No.
god! Oh my god! Oh my
No.
god!
That did not just happen.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god! What?
I was just even saying run, bro. I was just saying run away, bro. Oh no. Oh no.
God. Oh my god!
Nah, bro. Storm OP, bro. You gotta give him the style point, even for the dance after, because what was that? I'm pretty sure Mentor is gonna be so happy in the chats. Like, that's my boys. That is my boys.
I'm telling you. You know, you know, a lot of people like whenever I share stream, like I'm like featuring Forkity. A lot of people will be like, "Yeah, why did you put Forkity?" I'm like, bro, it's because every single time they are playing, man, these guys are always bringing in the entertainment, man. Forget it. Like whatever I want to say, like win or lose, man, there's always a highlight with Forkity in the game. Like no cap at all. Every single
this
game,
point.
always stuff like this. Like everybody else will be running away, but no, not Forkity. Not Forkity. Not Forkity. One man down, they are still going. As long as they've got one guy. How many times have we seen this? As long as they've got one guy, they can still get that winner chicken dinner. They don't care.
I'm telling you.
They don't care.
But the question is, now they've got that one guy. That one guy is Storm. Storm, can you do it today? That is the question on all our minds. We do get a zone shift down to that western edge. I'm sad because I wanted it to keep going east. But Seven, stop trolling me. I'm not a player, bro. I'm just a caster. I don't play the game competitively. I feel like I'm bad competitively because I tend to forget things a lot, you know. But hey, do not even start with Pittsburgh Knights. No, Seven. I'm not going down the street. Leave me alone.
We know.
Leave me alone.
Seven said
I saw Sidizens on the chat though. I'm telling you, I saw Sidizens on the Q feed. They were going up against guys from Dream Team, and I think they lost 11 in that engagement. But they did quite a number on Dream Team, taking 3 of their players down, if I'm not mistaken. I know there was a little bit of a third party in that fight. I think it came in from UAE, but still on still, we're going to be focusing on this game as we see Blackjack a little bit too close to the guys from Hail Africa. Sorry, to Hail, as they try to get into the zone. Shots coming out. That vehicle has a little bit of health left, and Baby Boy able to get out of that vehicle just in time. Just in time, bro. Sometimes when you just push that exit button just in time, you love to see it. But anyways, Blackjack Esports, a team that I'm looking forward to, because the way they started, the way they played in that semifinals, bro, those guys came in to play, bro. They came in to play. They were not joking around, and in the finals, and I hope they can actually bring that consistency out here.
Yeah, definitely. Something that's happened.
Iwi.
Back. Okay, we back. Back in this. Back in this.
All right.
Back in this. Back in this.
Blackjack,
Man, I'm also thinking that probably what's going on is this Windows 11 I switched to. That's Windows 11.
Oh, yeah, that's true, right?
I'll tell you, I might just go and download Windows 10 back again.
I'm actually so glad my computer did not meet the requirements.
They just upgrade, like they just put out. You know how they do all those Windows update or whatever. I just clicked the next time. I just saw welcome to Windows 11.
You will.
Like, fine, it's fine. All right,
Man.
we've got the boys.
Oh, was that a vehicle explosion?
Yep, right there next to Psycho. The boys from Psycho putting in the work. This is another team that I've not really heard much of. Although some people say they're not really a new team, but Hale putting in the work from here. I'm gonna assume that Hale is XT. You know, Extreme. I mean, what's their name? Those Ghanaian.
Oh yeah, Hail Africa. Yeah, they do have some players from there. I mean, pretty much half of the players, but I think they got Baby Boy from what was that team? Desire. Where was he? Desiree. What team was Desiree? I don't remember. But anyway, Baby Boy. I think.
Yeah, Baby Boy is.
Why
Desire.
is this team not coming to my head? Yeah. The name's not coming to my head. Yeah, I think he is. Or I think he is because I keep up with that Instagram a little bit and I see that. But 007, I think they got him from Aces of Eight. I think I don't know which former team Desire was in. I don't know why it's not coming to my head. It's on the tip of my tongue right now, but I just can't remember. But anyway, Aces
of Eight. That team was stubborn that year, Sha.
I know, right? Actually, like
very stubborn.
I had my eye out to them. I'm like,
where's Savage now?
I'm like,
it's Savage.
Yeah, Savage is 007. 007.
Savage is 007.
Yeah,
that explains a lot.
I know, right? Anyway, the zone centering up quite nicely. We're down to 13 teams left in the lobby, and let's just see how these teams are going to play it out. We're down to 13 teams. We've only lost 3 teams so far, and all of these teams trying to sit pretty on that edge of the circle. Minas Generalis is where we got that zone going up onto, and if you know this part of the map very well, you know it is filled with open fields and not so much even grounds. And we're looking at the guys from Spaza EST6. They have to get into that zone. I think the earlier the better. As we see shots going up on that kill feed, it's going to be A-OK. Getting started with the guys from Psycho. I've seen Psycho, a team that is good on the attack, but when it comes to the defense, maybe not the best.
Man, Psycho, they've got like A-OK at their back, shooting at them. Hill rotating around them. It wasn't just for them at all. Sometimes just staying out in the open on those mountains is probably not the best decision to take, but you know, who knows what the best decision is when you have teams like this all around you. But the boys from UAE also in some trouble as they're down to just Deji. They've got the boys BGE around them. Someone's about to steal that kill. Actually, Volt is also putting in some shots. It's just down to Deji. How many times have I seen these shots coming from several different corners? Deji's trying to throw them nades, trying to throw them smokes, trying to find a way to get out of this situation. Venom does get taken out by Ted Bundy from Active Game. BGE trying as much as possible to stay alive with this one. They're down to, I think they're down to just 2 guys left. And man, it's actually funny how, you know, during the qualifiers, like we saw BGE, like, you know, just being on top, like with a whole lot of points. But now in finals, nobody they agree, nobody they hear what. Everybody's stubborn.
Everybody's like, you know what? That time has passed. This is a new time. I'm speaking about new things. We get a new zone taking us further east, playing Tinko with these teams, and you can already see the violence. The chaos already starting as we're in zone 5, and we've still got 12 teams, 33 players alive. The nades coming out from Ted Bundy up onto the guys from Blackjack Esports, getting the Molly to follow up. I think that nades connects. It's beautiful. Ted Bundy, you gotta give that man the accolades he deserves as he's still throwing all those throwables up onto the guys from Blackjack. They still got 3 players up. I actually thought it was 2 players. And now they've still got 3 players up, and they're able to grab that revive up onto their teammate. And we see that Q feed popping. Blackjack Esports finding himself in a little bit of a sandwich right now. It's an Act Gaming and Volt Africa sandwich right now. Cloud on that OP flank might just be able to do a little bit of damage, but the answer is no. Wisco spots him out, takes him down. Ted Bundy on the push, taking in some shots. Plaza down to 1 HP. Lala joins in on the push. Plaza not able to hold it up. He goes down. Lala OP. You know, the vibes. I was going to say something. I'm like, yo, that addition of Lala to that squad definitely just going to make Active Gaming just a stronger squad right now, because Active Gaming already a strong squad, and then you're adding Lala to the mix. Come on, Active Gaming.
Yeah,
Come on.
I feel like with them it's just like the same. Like every time we discuss, I'm like it's the same. It's like a lot. There's so many times where people describe Active like team of fraggers. I'm like, yeah, they want to play like that. They want to play a certain way, and it's like they attract the same type of players. And Lala is like that aggressive player who can handle things on his own, and I guess that's how they want to grow. So yeah, it's been good. It's been great.
I mean that makes sense.
Yeah,
Having Lala, a player who's got like experience from pretty much, if not almost all the tournaments that we've played so far, NPL, a lot of competitions. It's got that experience factor, and Kira going out by the same. It's Navi. Navi.
Look at this.
But anyway,
see, look.
6 teams left.
Guys, Storm is still alive. Storm
Talk about a cockroach.
Is still alive. Look at this. Look at this. And the funny part is that he has MZR in front of him. Like any moment in time now. Like once someone starts shooting MZR, you just see Storm just come. Get 2 kills
that
there.
Third party.
I'm telling you.
You can already see him using that buggy views to try and, grab a little bit of information, smoking up the buggy so it doesn't actually, get really shot at. But the thing is, nowadays, people shoot at smokes, But anyways, just playing this one out as we're down to 6 teams left in the lobby. MZR, very, very clueless as to what's going on. Active Gaming has to get into the zone, but they've got the guys from Volt Africa just right in front of them. And the question is, how do they plan to do this one? They are a strong team, but Volt Africa also a team that is very strong on their own too. And so we do see the push in has been initiated. We see Kira up on the top of the roof. Vigas heading into that push, but he goes down to my Arab dude 365. A nade landing very close to him. He's going to be able to be revived. That is the question. As more nades keep landing up against Vigas, he's getting shot at from the side. Active Gaming in a whole lot of a third party in the sandwich right now, as guys from Volt Africa fully coming to that gatekeep. Ted Bundy looking low on HP. Lala goes down. Ted Bundy, the last one left. The zone is going to be there to take him down. And we're down to 4 teams left in the lobby as Storm does eventually get spotted by the guys from MZR. All of this happening on the edge of the zone, though.
And it's just crazy, man. It's just really crazy. And the guys from MZR still got a full team. They're still holding it down. It did look like the last player from SG, Toyo, finally got taken out. Toyo does have a brother who actually watches on the stream. Are you here today? Toyo's brother, are you here? Let us know.
I hope he is. Toyo able to clutch his 4th place for his team. And let's just see who is actually walking up with this chicken dinners. We're now down to 3 players left. MZR getting heavily favored by that zone, and they're just going to be playing this one out as they hear the shots and they know just where they're expecting these teams to come from. Volt Africa, they're taking some shots at the guys from 17's Art of Killing. 17's, they seem to be the center of attraction as they're taking bullets. They're taking 5.56, all sorts of bullets from different locations and parts of this map.
Man, it's really just picking on the shots right there onto Skull, trying as much as possible to get those knocks. I feel like I'm really curious to see how the next Nkonsi is going to play out, right? Because you have like a lot of teams that are beginning to step it up, and I feel like they're going to really do well in the next Nkonsi. You understand? They're going to come up, and then like we're going to see. In fact, even not even the next Nkonsi, the next PMCU, like the next PMCU.
True that.
And me, I'm just going to sit down, relax. Like I can't just wait for the next PMCU to just start. Like that is
anyway.
Amazing. But anyways, looking at it right now, you do have the boys from Volt up against Krua and his boys. His Blood, it is Nova. Who's going to take this one home? Both of them have an inch of that zone, and it's all down to capitalizes and takes fights. Sending
Anyway,
out the
MCR, they
yeah.
do get the next zone though. But I'm out here for Vote Africa because 3 players I've been asking them for a chicken dinner oh my god, ever since the semifinals, and I'm really out here just hoping they can begin to clutch those games. You see them getting into those good positions, getting those kills, but they're not quite able to just clutch up that chicken dinner. And I hope this time they've been able to improve on it. They're sitting down with 10 kills already, up against 3-man team of MCR. Both teams holding it up on the edge of the zone, and it's just a matter of who overextends, who picks their head up that reach line just too much. Both teams just holding it up to that little bit of a reach line, and bro, the question is, who walks home with the chicken dinner? Who is the patient dude? Blood 14 holding up that angle. Nova also holding up that angle. They're just smoking it up, trying to use those nades. Kira getting into that buggy, trying to see if he can go for the run over play, trying to bait, but bait's going wrong.
Yo.
Ooh, wait, what? Crow goes down though. It's now a 2v2. Wizard up against Blood. Wizard takes Blood down. It is 365. Arabic. He gets Nova low on HP from that zone.
I actually thought that Wizard was going to clutch it, but I think they won a game yesterday, though. I think they won a game yesterday up against, like, they won a Mirama game. I think they do well in Mirama. They have, like, those Mirama games in the bag, but right here, you do see the guys from MZR winning this one with 6 kills, finally getting it, but Wizard OP getting himself alone 6 kills in second place, the total team getting 8 kills, Wizard pretty much doing the work. Somebody buy that man a beer right there, consistently being amazing for his team. AOK taking the 3rd place with this one with 5 kills. You got the boy from Spaza with 4 kills right there. And you got Slime 4KT in 5th place. So 4KT still managed to get a 5th position even after the majority of the players got taken out early. That's exactly what you get with experience of someone like Storm coming into the game. You do have Active Gaming as well with 6 kills in 6th place. You got Navi with 2 kills. You got UA with none. You got UAE with 3 kills, courtesy of Inspector. You got BGE with 1 kill. Hill with 1 kill. You got Sidizens with 4 kills. You got Psycho with 1. You got DT with none. You got HQA with none. And Lag Esports 3 kills right there. How are they the last team but had 3 kills?
They did get into that engagement with Slime 4KT.
Yeah. True.
And we did see that excellence coming in from Ema and Storm out there.
Yeah, true.
Taking out all 4 players. That being said, I'm paying Vote Africa. I want to see you win a chicken dinner while I'm casting, boys. Yeah, Wizard did get taken out to the play zone there in that last moment of the game. I'm pretty sure if he didn't get taken out to the zone, he would have actually absolutely clutched down. I like the fact that it came down to that final 3v3. One player took one player down, and then one player is like, oh, you take me down, I take you down. You take me down, I take you down. And it was down to who was going to clutch up that last one. There was a little bit of an HP advantage, going up to the guys from MCR, but well-deserved win for them, to be honest. I like the way they played that one quietly, calmly, and they were able to clutch up that chicken dinner with at least 6 kills to go with it. So, Vote Africa, I got my eyes on you. You know the vibes.
And man, like we were saying before the end of that game, like I can't just wait for the next PMCO because that is going to bring in some next level, vibes, some next level competition. We're going to see the guys like BG, 4KT, UAE, the regulars, and all these other guys coming up to be contenders. Hail Esports, HQA, NZR, Vote, Navi. These guys are not holding back. You understand what I mean?
I'm telling you.
You still have Citizens. You still have even my own Active Gaming. You still have so many clouds.
We're not even talking about teams that already even have their automatic qualifications at the PMCOs,
G3,
right?
G3s and the
G3,
rest.
Aphelion,
Man.
KHK.
KHK. Oh my god.
All right.
Oh my god.
It's about to be crazy. It's about to be crazy.
I feel like what I personally would just love to see is that the next winner of the PMCO, maybe if Africa can get more slots, on the international stage, but then the next winner of the PMCO goes internationally and does well.
Just maybe.
Hoping to see that. For me, this is my own personal bias, and I know that casters are not allowed to be biased, but I'm not speaking as a caster now. I'm speaking as a you know,
As a
just
spectator.
as a spectator, as a spectator, I feel like the teams that I think if they go internationally, be able to do well this time around. 4KT
Mhm.
G3, 4KT
Three.
G3.
Mhm.
I feel like they are the two teams that when I watch them, that
Mhm.
style of like they have that openness 1v1, right? But the way
Mhm.
they attack, like you can see like a lot of thought is going into like it's not just I'm OP, let's go and fight. You understand?
Mhm.
It's like rotation, spread out, this, that. Like there's constant communication. Like you can see it's clear. It doesn't hide. Like the way Fokiti is
Mhm.
attacking, you can see that there's constant communication going down between the teams. It's clear. It's you can't hide those kind of things. It's obvious from
Mhm.
the way they are playing, right? I see the same thing too with G3. Although G3 is not as aggressive, they're a bit more cautious,
Mhm.
But still, I still see that level of smart gameplay, and I'm really hoping that I may be wrong. You may have another team that qualifies. Hey, maybe it could be Navi that wins and goes there, or Infinity. We forgot about Infinity.
V.
We forgot about
Nah,
Infinity.
V. Infinity currently, I think they're the current Mzansi
Grand
champions, if I'm not
champions, yeah,
mistaken, right?
yeah, yeah,
And bro, like I said, all of these teams, right? I feel like yes, we do hear it a lot that we have a lot to learn from the African scene, right? But gradually, we will be learning, and we're actually learning. It's already showing in the gameplay, and I'm looking forward to the next team that qualifies from PMCO to the other stages. I personally believe that little by little, these teams will be adapting to, that professional style of play because out there right now we're in the trenches. Out there in the world, man, things get crazy because like I look at the level of play that we see in professional gameplay and it's scary, man, very very scary. And let's just see how it goes. And like currently what we're playing right now in Africa, it's not so close or compared to the way they play professional. I mean, right now we're still playing with sound visualization, with the aim assist, and some of those other stuff. And things like this actually do, put a little bit of a little makes the game a little bit tougher. But still, I know we've got what it takes. I'm not even going to select which team I think is going to do better because I'm just all out here support, bro. Anybody that makes it, I'm here to just cheer you on because trust me, if you get that chance to get that experience, to be honest, it's uh it's better than anything else.
yeah. True, definitely. Um, but let's see how some of these guys do. Let's take a small break while we get into the next room, and we'll be back
I
in
think
a
it's big
couple.
candy.
Yeah, it's most likely going to be end again. Back in a couple of seconds. Yeah, we're back in a very short time, so I'm not even putting any timer. Maybe like 2 minutes, guys. Go grab your popcorns, whatever, and get back
Water.
into the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab some water too.
I know.
into the live. Anytime, any. They say something.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
Hey, back. Backgrounds. Or just. All right. Let me
hear me?
let me go and get water. Yes, they can hear you. Let me go and get some water.
I know.
Moving like a goddess, come my way, my way, my way. Your hips on the move, only a real one can do what you do. I caught a body, but you was the shooter. Damn. Shot me down one time. Now you wanna hug me down long time. Funny how the love can change sometimes. So we say, hey, pack up a bago. I'm pulling up on you. Let me show you my world. She told me that I make her feel alive. I can see the goodness in your eyes. We can take a trip, just you and I. You got me. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Mi flaca, tu cuerpo sacude como un maraca. Te miro y miro, sos sub y baja. Como en Caracas bailamos al ritmo del bajo y la caja y tú mi flaca. En América quiero bambino contigo. Te beso bien suave, no quiero con vino limón rosado. Tu cuerpo es un carnaval, tus ojos trascendental, tu espíritu natural me enamora con besos en el final. De África tropical, amor internacional. Lo que tenemos presidencial.
Hi, all I found was Schweppes bitter lemon.
That works.
Yeah, I don't take water. Don't take any sugar or whatever.
New year, new me. Lose the weight. All right, everybody. Is music still playing?
No, it's not.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the map of Vikendi. I've been waiting patiently for when Vikendi was going to come back into competitive, and now it's back. I'm as excited as ever. You know the vibes. One thing I'm looking forward to in this game is the hot drops, because I know definitely not all of these teams have signed that agreement that, you know what, I'm going to finally leave Goroka for you, or I'm going to leave Villa for you, or I'm going to leave Creatures for you. So that being said, I look forward to that action, the early action coming out from this game, and also the crazy zone shift. So please, zone gods, I want the zone that ends on water.
Man, definitely does, like you said. No, many of these teams are going to be trying to land together. I already see boys from DT. Not DT and Lag, yes, DT and Lag heading towards the same direction. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Let's see.
And let's actually see how it goes. As you can already see, everybody parachuting, and that is gonna leave some parts empty. And I think those empty parts is where
Winery. Problems. We want problems. Problems everywhere.
You know the vibes. Who doesn't want a little bit of beer here and there? You know. It's gonna already see them landing in that winery. It's gonna be Lag Esports starting it off with the guys from Dream Team. I can see that little color cluster going up there. It looks like when you have pineapples and watermelon in a bowl. As you can see, Lixin going down to 1-9. Definitely gonna get thirsted, and someone's got that DBS at hand. But I don't know, man. You don't have that much of a range. Storm also getting himself a whip on, and you can already see these players. I don't know. Dream Team does seem to be heading out of here. They've lost 2 players now, leaving just Rash and Storm. Rash, who's very low on HP, and I think he's trapped in here. He has to face this whole squad all load, trying to buy as much time for Storm so Storm can just get out of there, you know. But I feel for him. Able to get his health back up though. But he's got the DBS and UMP. If there's 2 guns that can help you win an engagement up against the full squad, man. I think it's those 2 guns. But anyways, other than here, we've got other odd drops going on. We've got Cosmodrome. There's a hot drop over there. Got a little bit of a hot drop going on in Double Maestro also. We've got Citizens and Blackjack Esports. Not too close, but not too far too. But Rush gets spotted, gets pushed by the guys from Lag Esports, and down he goes.
And
Dream Team gonna be left to just one player.
And definitely tough one for them right there, as they do lose 3 players early on, and don't want to. I do see Hill next to. So, Hill and AOK. Yes, it's Hill and AOK right there together. Addy's HP is already pretty low. Doesn't look like he has a lot of meds to work with. Definitely trying to get out of that situation. Does look like double.
I've seen Team Hill play this before. Not in this map, but I'm pretty sure when they have Fenny on an off angle, they mostly win that engagement.
So let's see how that works for them. The boys from AOK also look like they're taking this quite cautiously as well. Not in a hurry. Of all the teams I hate playing against in PUBG, I hate playing against cautious people.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants that audio cue, right? You just want to hear something that makes you know there's someone here. And then some players just like to just wait it out. Let the zone do the judgment.
They're just the worst. like I prefer
hey, okay.
aggressive.
Hey, okay, Fire is calling you out.
No, I'm not saying that they are bad, right? I'm not saying that they're bad. You understand? Or like being cautious is obviously OP. I'm just saying, like, for me, being cautious is OP. I mean, every professional team right now does, right? But I'm saying that for me, me personally, when I'm playing, I hate it. Yeah. I hate it. I'm like, God, just be aggressive and come and wipe me, or I wipe you. Like, you understand?
So far, you're not in one of those apartment type buildings, man. I'm fine with it, but you see that apartment? Good gracious God, that place is torture.
Anyways, that's why I'm not a player, because I don't have the patience.
That's why we're out here. We're out here just casting, let you guys know what's going on, and you can already see Fenny already coming in from that off angle. He's got those guns in hand. He's just waiting for, a little bit of more precise information coming in from his teammates, and then that man is just gonna strike. And I've seen them play this before from from Miramar. They did try it once, and I've seen that work quite okay for them. So I want to see them actually do it again here in Vikendi, but this time they're up against the 7 Sins Arts of Healing. And we're gonna see how it's gonna work out. We have a very, very Western. What did you do to your stream? The screen is gone.
Oh wow, they moved a bit.
Slaps to take it up though.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, we do see that zone. It's Western, and yep, it has a little bit of water in it. So I think we're up to a good start. I'm not going to keep saying it again, so I don't eventually jinx the zone.
And are you also watching on your tab?
Oh yes, I'm also watching on my phone here. I can see what all of these teams are doing. Pretty much everyone is away practicing social distancing.
See, there's something wrong with it. I'm not sure what it is. Why every zone has water in it?
I know, right? At least zone 1 has water in it. So like I said, I don't want to stress too much on the water situation, so we can actually get the water finished. Hope I didn't just jinx it like that. But anyway, I see people in the chat talking about the whole PMCO, and Reject is out here pouring his heart out. I hear you, my guy. I hear you. But anyway, like I said, level of play internationally almost cannot be compared, but at the same time, we're getting there. That is all that matters. That is all that matters.
Another problem is like a lot of times when I'm like, even for tournament hosts, right? Even when you say, okay, should we host a competition with these international guys, sort of like give us that experience. A lot of people will be like, oh, they will kill us with ping, but I mean, I mean,
Well, that's true though.
we've got to.
I've
So
gotten
we've
to
got to
this
choose
level
our
whereby
battles, man. We got to choose our battles, man. It's either you want to
I've
play
got
with them or you don't. You
mm,
get so
I've gotten to this level whereby I'm like, you know what? If somebody slaps me when I'm playing this game, man, I don't want to be
exactly,
mentioning ping again, guys. I'm like,
exactly. Because if we can invite these guys over and they
mhm,
start playing our competitions and we start mingling with them, then
mm,
yeah, I mean, we start getting experience playing against them. Maybe some of them will come, maybe most of them won't come because it obviously cannot be about money, right? Maybe out of respect, we
mhm.
get one or two people. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? We could talk to. Maybe we could get one or two popular clans to come in and play some of us, and we start. But I played Tip Top Screams once, and my God, oh
It shock
God,
you.
like bro,
It shock you.
we managed to get into lobby B. This is not even like top tier
Managed.
screams guy managed,
Yeah,
but
right.
there was this guy that this thing where people do this jump and dive thing, where
Yeah,
people
the
like
dolphin
jump
dive.
dolphin dive. The guy did a dolphin dive and knocked three, like in our front, did a dolphin dive and
Iwi.
knocked two people straight. I was like, what?
Uh, all
Almost,
those kind of things,
you know.
you could just tap settings, tap exits, come off for game boss. I
I
know
was like,
supposed to do this. You could
I
just,
was,
I beg boss, take my gun,
I was like,
comrade.
see, guy, it was like every single fight we get into like this is like people are down. Like the only fights we were winning were like fights where we were now extra cautious, taking our time. When they push us, we'll flank, we'll knock from the but if it was straight up me versus you, they were wiping us straight
Nah,
up.
GG's. When I straight up GG's. To be honest, I really I can actually really relate to all of
Yeah.
that, man, because like the way some of these players play, you be like, why are you so sweaty, boss? Why just play, calm down, he screams. Eh? Why so sweaty? But anyway, the zone is already here to tell these guys to ring the bell for this guys from Seven Sins and Team Hale. It's like gling, playtime's over. You guys have to step on it. And if there's one thing we all know about this game, Vikendi zones are very, 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 brutal. You do not want to stay too long in the blue zone here in Vikendi. And I think 7 sins out of killing, they got that memo. They're like, you know what? We're not gonna be stressing with this team. I think these guys are not ready to fight us. And you can already see them just regrouping, trying to get out of there. Fenny, not able to get the information he needed from his teammates. As you can see, it kind of seems like it was in a little bit of a stalemate. I don't know if that's the word. It was a little bit held up over there on the outskirts of the Cosmodrome, and I think it's going to be his responsibility now to look for a vehicle that his team is going to use to commute out of there. That being said, Blackjack Esport having a beautiful position in the zone, active gaming, good position, and you can already see most of these teams finding their way towards that edge, towards that the island,
Because
because
they
they
know.
know
Yeah.
they know. And now that I actually want all the teams to head towards that place, and then the zone should now shift east back to Goroka.
Mm.
Then it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a lot of trouble. So
And but he didn't listen to us. So
I like the way it's going. We still got about 20% water. So
I feel like he's
Of
still going.
course.
He's still going to maintain. He's still just going to maintain the same, reduction. But what are all these guys still doing in that zone? Like
you see,
what
I
is
can
going
actually
on?
even I can actually permit the guys from Hale. You can permit the guys from Seven Sins out of killing. Unsullied Army on the other hand, I am not cutting you that leverage. You guys have been here for 11 minutes, and all you have is the snowmobile. Nah, bro, you do not do that. You guys spend so much time looting, and I'm like, you're not supposed to be spending this much time looting, and it even looks like stress. After looting everything, his internet is going through a little bit of stress because that man looks like he's disconnected. And I'm like, this is not what you want to do. You want to get here, and I'm pretty sure this is Trevno. You have a car spawn, right? And look at it. Frenny's already been able to get his own team a vehicle from that same road. This is a vehicle you could have taken since, and you can already see them already bleeding out to the blue zone one after the other. This is so unfair. This is just annoying. And now you want to go for the rotation on Solid Army?
And it's gonna be tough for them to get into that zone. And
I mean, if they have the gas can, they can do it. I've seen Aphelion do it a couple of times in what map is that? Sandhawk. But like I said, if you have the gas can, do it. If you do not have the gas can, I doubt that that boat is gonna take you anywhere in this game. That being said, everyone just looking for those beautiful positions in the zone. Slime 4KT trying to just hold it up a little bit. They're doing a little tic-tac-toe. That like either he goes to the water or he comes back. We'll be fine. Same thing I'm said about MCR. Like Esports holding it up on the shorelines. Dream Team, they still have Storm, who's just holding it up on those shorelines. I hope he's got cold clothes and well, he's just enjoying a little bit of me time on the beach, Yeah, looking good. Looking all right.
If he can actually take his team all the way up, maybe even if it's the top 10, probably would have been an entire waste. Especially if he can get 1 or 2 kills. He could have actually grabbed some points for his team because, they had the winner chicken dinner in the last one. So,
yep.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an all bad day for them. But one thing I guess people who, were probably thinking about getting Vikendi out of the game, earlier on, were probably people who didn't like the fact that Vikendi has a lot of buildings to work with. Especially like in zones when you're watching, sometimes it can be really slow because there are a lot of buildings, and it's just one of those kind of maps because there's a lot of space for teams to work with. So you get like this, you get things being slow paced for a while. But UAE now pulling up in a location where you do have the boys votes. Guys, by the way, we've just heard that. Well, I just got informed by Crowns that Vote Esports, Esports. You also know them as Screen Farm, so they are like very.
They're actually good, and they're already showing us. As you can already see, Ale, like I like to call him. I still didn't get the full pronunciation of his name, and I said I was gonna ask him, but I will do that today. I can only read a little bit Arabic, and I know that is probably Ale or Ayala or but I just know it is Ale. I would like to call him AL365. He's out here. He's gotten mad around on Undisputed African Esports. I don't know if they're left to just Sahil out here in these compounds. Sahil and Inspector will be the last 2 left. Inspector has got his face up against Kira, and it's a fight that's about to start. But like Esports coming in for the third party, they're able to get Sahil down. I don't know if the guys from Vote Africa got that memo, as Inspector is very low on health. Ale already coming in for the support. Inspector trying to see if he can grab that healer, but the answer is no. Kira has got no patience. Takes him out in that beautiful white dress. You love it. I love the dress. It's so fine. Oh my God, Kira.
And it's a really crazy one. But they're not allowing these guys rest as Lag Esports is pulling up onto the screen and looking to get other wipe right here. But let's see how it goes. Fantasy is making that charge. Kira has got some cover right there. And Kira getting some shots right there onto Fantasy. But he's able to dodge. Use the wall as cover right here. You can see already looking to just hold off their position. It does look like Volt lost one player in that particular one that got taken out, and
oh no,
one of their players.
Not my wizard.
Also,
not my wizard.
Had the player taken down. Was at the distance, but let's turn back onto both esports. Yeah. I mean, you don't want to lose Wizard. I mean, he's the guy.
I'm telling you, he's the man. He is the man, to be honest. And now that they're down to 3 players, it's now a 3v4. We have seen like Esports lose a 3v4, but this time they don't look like they're playing as Fantasy. Is going to be able to get that knock up onto Kira. Actually, more like the knock up onto Ale, and now Kira goes down. The Lost guy's the last one left. I see that sniper on the kill feed. Love it. Love it. But now it's now a 4v1. Lost happens to be the last one left. Those nades landing towards him. He cannot grab that revive. I don't know why he had to use so much smoke. You're pushing just one player, but I guess the guys from Laggy Sports, they're not taking the chances. They do not want to take that gamble. Funny how the Lost car still has time to loot. If I'm you, I'm looking for that vehicle. I'm trying to get out of there. Literally. Anyway, it's got that Molly.
What just happened?
This game. A lot of smokes out in the open. Kira gets thirsted, and the full push gets initiated right now. Fantasy gets that memo, pushing up. Ooh, Liloska gets it spotted, but he's running straight into the arms of Zero. The jump shot takes him out. And there you got the guys from Vote Africa going out, and Sidizens getting in an engagement with the guys from Blackjack Esports. Sidizens losing Gyrobots in that engagement, and now it is now a 3v4 if I'm not mistaken, as Blackjack Esports. Oh no, scratch that. It is a 3v3, 7-7-7 on the top of that roof. MG in the other building. These are compounds that are not so easy to attack, and at the same time not so easy to defend, as you've got 77 on that rooftop. He can easily get taken out by any third party in this equation or in the game.
I feel like just looking at the way this fight is, it's all down to Bego, right? Like what Bego does,
Right.
like how he can cover his team and the time. Now he's left the window, so that may affect him because now 7 is all on his own to try and see how he can battle things out. Sorry, 11 is all on his own, and now he has been taken down. So
You would have taken out that player right now
Yeah.
if you were still at that window. That is one thing that I know. And I do
Yeah.
not know why he got his eyes off that window. 11 is definitely going to get thirsted. Bego takes some shots. He's not quite able to get him down. 7-7, still on that roof. He's holding it up. I don't know, but I think this sounds like the time to get off that roof, because there is now a third party in that situation, as the guys from Team Hale have found their way up onto this compound. I mean, we don't call Vikendi third party central of PUBG Mobile for no reason, as you can already see them forming up there. That angle being held by Bego, maybe not the best, as you can already see him getting grenaded by the guys from Blackjack Esports. More shots coming out, as you can see the introductory nades getting thrown by the guys from Hale as they push into the fight. Baby Boy is very close to the guys from Blackjack Esports. He's out there up against Cheddar. The question is, can he win his ones? He's trying to hold it up on those stairs, and he's going to come back outside. Bego. Oh no. Hale, this is definitely not the fight they thought they were coming into.
And I don't know who's going to get the shock right here. Is it going to be Hale getting that shock? Is it going to be getting shocked? Or at the end of the day, is it going to, Sidizens getting taken out? Because this is pretty much a 3-way fight between these 3 teams. And 7 is still on that roof holding it down. If 007 is not careful, you may see the boys, from FCC taking them out. He's pretty much losing health right there.
To that beautiful Molly from Hale. 007 with the double volley to take down the guys from Blackjack Esports. Look at the kill feed, my guy. That was actually very, very impressive coming out from 007, throwing in that nade, and they do realize they hear those footsteps and they know they're not quite done with these fights, as 77 is still on that roof. Bego is still on that off angle. 007 trying to throw another nade up to the top of that roof, maybe a little bit just too far. Nades coming in as HQA already getting that engagement up against guys from 17's Art of Killing. 2 players down from AOK, and HQA will be heading on to that full send.
Well, I'm curious though. Like, can Bego not see them? Because I'm trying to look at his position, right? If he can't see, exactly. But we do have a fight coming down between Lag and Active Gaming.
That's going to be on the southern edge of the zone.
Active Gaming does have one player who is down. Cloud is currently down, getting revived. I know they were in a fight with Lag Esports.
Yeah, I really do not know how that one ended up. But anyways, I still see the guys from HQA up against the guys from Seven Sins Art of Killing up on that northeastern edge of the circle. AOK losing 1 player, make that 2. 1 player is getting revived, and they will be getting their full reset. But HQA, on the other hand, they've lost 2 players in this engagement. Report GG on that off angle, letting those nades fly. Squad has got his own nades to talk about also. Not quite getting there, but these nades are excellent coming in from HQA. That one might just do it. Might just seal the deal, but he's not quite able to get there. If someone can get off that off angle onto the guys from Seven Sins Art of Killing, it's going to spell the end for them. But those mollies are still landing. The molly lands up onto Skull. Skull has to jump. He's going to be able to just evade that one. And 7 Sins Art of Killing keep getting that reset. And I do not know what Shinit is still doing on that roof, but I think you should get out of there, try to get another angle because the guys from 17s out of killing keep getting that revive. You keep getting those knocks and they keep getting those revives up. And these two teams don't even happen to be in the zone. So you're trying to finish this fight as fast and as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely what it is. We did see on the kill feed right there, the guys from Active Gaming had taken out Lag Esports. So yeah, definitely some action going down on the lobby. We still got the guys from 4KT in this game. They've got a team right next to them. It is UA who's on ground with 4KT. So let's see how that one goes for the boys from UA holding it down. Jesse has been taken down. They might be looking to get a revive onto Jesse right now. They've got to do that quickly. Because you know 4KT does not hold back when it comes to their push. Now they roll. Aim out already. Keen to just take a look at that. Like we said, they got to do it quick. And
no time. We move on. Next. Sorry.
Oh my god.
The nades, these nades, bro. These nades, Spaza Gaming able to take out the guys from Active Gaming out there with the beautiful grenades coming out from I think it was what was that guy's name? Cyrus the Virus. Like I like to call him.
Yeah.
And anyway, 8 teams left in the lobby. Zone 6. Make that 5. That's actually 5. We do lose the guys from HQA. That's what makes it 8 teams left in the lobby. But nade up onto Zeus from Nova. It's gonna be crucial, and Nova might just be sending another one. But instead of sending another one, he goes for the flank. He gets stormed down, but the cover fire from Grizzlock is OP. He takes him down in return. Will they get the resets? Aim already pulling in for those revives. And let's just see how these guys are going to hold it up. Sidizens left to just one more player. It's going to be Vertigo holding it up in that compound. More smokes getting thrown up onto the guys from Slime 4KT as Dream Team getting into an engagement with the guys from Spaza. That's going to be Dream Team out. Now V still holding it up on that edge of the circle as we do get another zone shift. Slime 4KT still holding it up, and I do not know. I just saw a team peep out.
Yeah.
And I do not know where that is going on. Zeus! Yo.
Problem.
Big time problem when Zeus has got that sniper, and that is gonna be the push, or that's gonna be the call, the signal to push to full send it. One player down. Bego still on the top of that building, activating that tactical waiting strat, and Storm unaware. They were not aware, but ever he's OP like that. He takes him down, and that was actually a very close one, very close one. But man, the fight doesn't stop there. We're down to 5 teams left in the lobby.
All hail the baby boy.
And yeah, it was in I6 before though. I kept forgetting, but it was I6, yes. I remembered. I mean, I actually did release in the chat, but at the same time, I remembered too. But anyway, more shots will be coming out as Cyrus the Virus is definitely doing the number on the guys from 17s out of killing, letting those nades, letting those mollies fly. And let's just see, can he actually wipe the squad? That is the question on our mouth. Be honest, if I were to be him, I push up onto this thing as reckless as possible. I'm like, you know what? I'll just try to wipe the squad. But now 17s, they've got the revives up, and now it is their turn to throw nades. They're like, are you done? It's my turn now. And now you can just see them, and Cyrus the Virus is like, ooh, but he jack back more from Yale. But the thing is, can he actually successfully run? This compound is definitely not the best place to go, as Navi, they do push into the fight. Man, 17s is just still holding it up. They have to get into the zone though. They really have to get into the zone. 5 kills. Fetty bro trying to hold it up against Slime 4KT, but he's not just gonna be able to hold it up quite enough. Storm has to get that revive up. Slime 4KT already sitting pretty with 11 kills to their name. Ah, come on. Does Slime 4KT win this game? Is there a way? Is there a world where Slime 4KT does not win this game? They do. They do not have the zone, and they have to fight the guys from Navi. Navi left to just one player. It's gonna be Black, and Slime 4KT letting those mollies hold. I think Storm just got mollied by Gleeslock, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, the molly didn't actually touch him. That's actually interesting. But anyway, that's gonna be Navi out, and it's gonna be 7 sins out of killing up against the guys from Slime 4KT. That is actually quite impressive. 7 sins out of killing, definitely bringing in their cockroach vibes today, bro. Because man, these guys are just chilling out there, and they're still not dead. But now they begin to take those shots from Slime 4KT, and now they're hoping to see if they can do that gatekeeping. But Slime 4KT, they've got a lot of smokes to work with, and you can already see them letting those smokes go. Low angle on smoke as Gleeslock does get tagged up from the side by Mester, but no, he doesn't go down quite yet. It is a 4v3. Slime 4KT up against 7 sins out of killing. Who wins this one? I was asking, is there a world where Slime 4KT does not win this game?
Man, really interesting one going down so far. Right now, you do have the boys from AOK trying as much as possible to hold things down. It does look like they've been able to take out one of the players from Slime 4KT, which is Gleeslock, and the rest of the players. Just leave him for now. All right. Another player for Slime 4KT does get taken out. Is now left with Ima and Storm to try and see how they can battle things out. When you do have Ima and you do have a Storm, you can definitely hold things down. You can see Ima is the last player right here.
The 1v1 Ima.
And Ima going
he
for
got
that final one. And he's
the
making that move. What? Whoa! Okay. They got to revive. They came out from 2 different angles and finally got that one. Amazing.
That was actually painful. I did ask, is there a world where Slime 4KT does not win this game? And the answer is yes. It is a world that has got the guys from 7 Sins Art of Killing, as they're able to finish that game with 9 kills to their name. Slime 4KT getting 12 kills, and second place out there, Navi finishing third place with 2 kills to their name, able to hold it up. I keep saying it, Navi now they're at this point where they're just like switching it. Oh my god, that snipe, so flipping satisfying, bro. What's up, Zeus, with the AWM?
Man, it's crazy stuff going down, man. But yeah, lovely gameplay again coming in from Slime 4KT. I believe we're going into our 4th game, right? Yes, we're going into our 4th game of the night, which is the last game so far. So yeah, thanks guys for joining us. We'll be right back in a couple of moments with our final game of the night. So do leave your predictions and let's see how it.
I don't wait.
Hey, come on, man.
Where did you go in the last game?
Okay, I'm sleeping.
Hello, just one game, my fault. I've not even joined the next room.
Oh my mate. Hey, you made a permanent home in my head. You moving like a goddess, come my way. Your hips on the move, only a real one can do what you do. I caught a body, but you was the shooter. Damn. Shot me down one time. Now you wanna hug me down long time. Funny how the love can change sometimes. So we say, hey, Paco Pago, I'm pulling up on you. Let me show you my world. Oh. She told me that I make her feel alive.
5 kills, Freddy bro, trying to hold it up against Slime 4KT. Not just gonna be able to hold it up quite enough. Star has to get that revive up. Slime 4KT already sitting pretty 11 kills to their name. Come on. Come on. No slime forget to win this game. Is there a way? Is there a world where slime forget does not win this game? They do not have the zone and they have to fight the guys from Navi. Navi left just one player, it's going to be Black, and slime forget letting those bodies go. I think Storm just got bodied by Gleeslock. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, the body didn't actually touch him. That's actually interesting. But anyway, that's going to be Navi out. That's going to be 17.
Oh, all right. We're back. We're about to get into the next game. Final game of the night is the crazy stuff. We're doing this all the way on to Friday. So it's going to be a crazy time. So if you win, you know you definitely do deserve it. There's enough time for you to come back, even if you have like 1 or 2 bad days. So yeah, 5-day finals. All these teams are going to be rocking it down, preparing for the next stage of the year. 2022, I do believe is going to be a really good year for a lot of teams in the PMCO. So let's see how that goes. Let's see how that does. Let's see how we do.
Let's see how we hold it up. We're about to get into Sandhawk, the most chaotic map of the game. And we want to actually see how much chaos this team is going to bring out. I just got booted out of the room because I've been away from my keyboard for just too long. Bob Genovex. I was just kidding. But anyway, I want to see your predictions in the chat. Who walks home with the Sandhawk chicken dinner though? Who walks home? My bet is on Vote Africa. I just want them to win a chicken dinner while I'm watching.
Let's see how that goes.
We'll see how that actually goes. But anyway, what's this thing? Okay. That being said, I was gonna say something about the whole you can have 1 or 2 bad days, but at the same time, you do not want to have 1 or 2 bad days. You know, you want to actually frag out. But Unsullied Army, I'd say it because like I did see the leaderboards coming into today, and I see them sitting in 16th place. I'm pretty sure they're not happy about that one, but. Like Fire said, if you've had your first day as a bad day, today not looking like the best of days for you, but you've got tomorrow, Wednesday, up until Friday to try and make up for, for the errors you may have made on the first 2 days of the final. So yeah, I still believe in you guys, and I know you guys can actually pull up and I'll actually, do the do. But the question is looking at the way the games have been played today, it begs the question. Who is at the top of the leaderboard now?
Man, I'm not really sure who's going to be on top, but man, my maths, as in the way all these teams are playing, the mathematics is just failing me.
I'm telling you, to be honest, you can't even say, oh, this is one team, because the team that did well in game 1, Dream Team did not do well in game 2, and then in game 3 they also did not do well, and then the team that did well in game 2 did not do well in game 3, and bro, it's like, wait, who?
Not see them calculate the scores, man, because me right now I don't.
Anyway, like I said, would actually say at the end of the day, if you want to know where these teams stand at the end of the day, be sure to pull up into the Discord link for Vertigo TV or for Vertigo. Pull up into the Discord server. We're gonna be uploading the leaderboards there after the last game of the day, so you do not want to miss out on that one. If you're new to the stream, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the stream if you've not, and you know the vibe, share the stream because trust me, Sandhawk happens to be almost everybody's favorite map except me. So yeah, I tell people, okay, if I thought you do not watch the first 3 games, come and watch Sandhawk because Sandhawk, it's chaos. I feel like you should just rename it. Maybe Sandhawk in one language means chaos, because bro, I'm actually looking forward to how this one's gonna be.
So it's going to be serious bass boost.
Another vibe, bass boost, big bass, really big bass boost. Basically what we're looking forward to see in this one, we're looking forward to see them snakes, and I actually want to see Vote Kira. I want to see the outfits he/she is going to be wearing in this game, because saw them let me just call them I saw them wear white outfits in Vikendi, because dressing like the season, and let's see what they will be wearing in Sandhawk. Maybe they're gonna wear those green outfits. We're gonna be keeping our eye out for Kira. But no worries, they're gonna see Kira a lot because they're gonna frag out in this game. Why? Because me, Crowns, said so.
And crazy stuff. All right, let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's
right
see
now,
how
it's
it's
just
gonna
push that start button, man. It's just doing that.
I'm telling you.
We're waiting on a few players to get into the room. See some players or some teams still out here with 3 players in the team. Unsullied Army still having 1 player still sitting out of this one. We're waiting for that last player. I think it's gonna be Deji, the man we're waiting for. So Deji, wherever you are, go carry your leg up, best leg, and get into the game. And there we go. I never thought finish. They already showed. Dream team already getting in their team. Man, see as they make rhymes. Dream team left to just 1 player. It's gonna be Storm. I don't know why he's not having interest in joining his remaining teammates, but let's just see. And anyway, that is that, and Zacchaeus is about to begin.
Crazy stuff going down right here.
Hey, back.
Match about to begin.
Where's Kira Team 7?
Mad stuff.
Wait, just Kira. Alright, he actually did change clothes. You know what? My favorite player in this lobby might as well just be Kira, man, because man, they give me ginger. I feel really. You're a bad guy. I'm impressed. I like the way Kira is just like, you know, putting on those beautiful dresses, putting up to the lobby, you know, just changing clothes per map. That's nice, you know. That's nice. Sometimes you have to be OP, and sometimes when you're being OP, you have to be aesthetically pleasing, you know.
Mad. All right, so guys, do leave your predictions. Who do you think is going to win this particular game? Let us know right there on the chart. Who you're rooting for, who you're supporting, who's going to be the first team to get knocked out of this game, this particular one. Who's going to get the winner chicken dinner? Are we going to see HQA or votes like Crown said just now? Are we going to see Slime 4KT coming up with that winner with the chicken dinner? And this one is going to be UAE. UAE hasn't really had like a great time, you know. I mean, coming from the UAE days where we almost saw them, you know, win, you know, the PMCO not too long ago. Like they don't.
It's a different team, though.
Yeah, they don't seem like the same teams.
Yeah, like I said, first off, it's a different team. The PMCO almost clutching team. It's not this one. But at the same time, this one is equally OP. I think they won the last COC, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
I think they won the last Clatter of Clans, if I'm not mistaken. Or if they didn't win it, they were among the top teams in that tournament. But 3 teams in Paradise. What's going on? What is going on? I know I said I wanted Vote Africa to win, but bro, we've got Vote Africa, and we've got guys from Psycho all out here in Paradise. There's only so many teams that this little chunk of space can actually accommodate at a time. Navi losing 1 player, Psycho losing 2, Kira and guys from Vote Africa still having all 4 members up. And you can just see them slowly forming up on each other, and it's going to be GD1 doing all of the damage onto the guys from Psycho. Psycho seem to drag they seem to take the shortest straw in this engagement. And as you can see, as Master is trying to get closer to Minoob is trying to get farther away from Paradise. He's like, boss, I don't know who won't revive you, but not be me. You love to see it.
You love to see it. Master X is currently down. There are 2 players for Psycho who are currently. And another lobby coming right there onto Mr. X. Master is also down, but pretty much getting the revive.
Minoob is getting the revive. How about that? I'm impressed. Flammy, I know they come back with boss. GG's what is sacrifice. Thank you. A small price to pay for salvation. In Thanos' voice, man. But anyway, that zone has water again, fire, and this time we've got so much water. I think that's almost 50% water, 50% land.
Okay. So obviously this one now is as if there's something with PUBG today and water. I don't know.
Today's a very watery day.
Yeah,
and it's quite sunny out here in Canada. You know, no rain at all. It's just sun.
I don't even know. Is it raining in Nigeria? I don't know what it is.
Oh,
but
is it raining in Nigeria? You know, let us know which part of the world it's raining in because we've got a lot of water in today's games. But now it is now left to the tactical waiting between Volt Africa and Navi out here in Paradise. But anyway, this zone is actually a zone that will favor whoever gets to Camp Alpha Hill first. So the question is, which one of these teams is going to capitalize on getting to that hill? Active Gaming going on a very crazy split. As I see some of the players out there in the northern edge of Painan, and then we've got Lala all the way down to the southern edge of Docks. I don't understand the split, but who knows? Who knows what they've got in mind? UAE out there in Sami, MCR looting in the ruins and Tembank. Only you just decide to loot to drop 2 cities. MCR, they calm down now. 17 out of killing, finding themselves in the middle of boot camp and paradise. The guys from Spaza making their way quietly onto how Laggy Sports trying to cross over that bridge as fast as possible. Slime 4KT is still chilling out there in boot camp. I hope Slime 4KT actually did listen to me the last time we got this kind of zone where we had a little bit of water and just going to the other side. I was saying it, if you have that chance, get to the other side as quick as possible, regardless of what comes to shoot you. But anyway, shots coming out from BJE as they're shooting at the rotating members from what team is that? Oh, from Spaza.
Yeah, it was Spaza. Spaza trying to rotate into that zone, as you can see. Everyone's trying to move into their spot. But the boys from Navi and Volt have still not gotten into, a fight like I was thinking that they. But with the zone shift very soon, that's going to be inevitable, as several different teams now need to look at how they can make their way into that zone, into a good spot.
Oh no.
Just see how they actually this one.
I see GD1 though from Navi pushing up onto the guys from Psycho. It's a 1v2 situation right now. Master has definitely heard him. He's got the M249 in hand. He sees him. I know he probably does. He doesn't see that laser sight, but with the third person peek, he can see it as he takes the shot. He gets one player down. That M249. Minu once again, the last one left, and he's just got that little shot to hold up. The headshot connects. From GD1, Psycho, the first team going out in the lobby. Like I said, this team quite unfortunate from when they landed, and you don't want that M249 facing you, to be honest.
Definitely what it is. As you can see, several different are trying to make their way across onto that central point within the map. You can see Slime 4KT not too far away from Lag Esports and DT. DT pretty much. I think I'm not sure what they're doing, whether they're scouting or what's this.
I mean, the player just Lucid saw that airdrop and is like, might as well. I got to give it to Lag Esports though. Look at that style points coming out from Fantasy there, man. Man's just looking like a GTA character right now. He's like, you know what? Who they? Oh man, you've got to admire the strength coming out from Berserk, man. That man doesn't skip back days because, man, look at that grip that Fantasy's got on him, and they're not falling down that hill on that scooter, man. That's impressive stuff you love to see. But anyway, Lag Esports making it to the top of this hill first. And like I said, it all boils down to who makes it to the top of this hill first and who can actually play the Camp Alpha hill perfectly. But we're going to be leaving talk for where talk is due, as we do see that engagement starting from Blackjack Esports and Spaza. Oh, sorry, make that Navi and 17 out of killing.
Yeah, there's actually 2 fights. Spaza is in a fight with BJE as well as Navi, but it does look like the player from Spaza has now jumped into.
He decides to activate that water stroke, Lord on fire. That man is on fire. But anyway, he's gonna be pushing up onto score. But the third party will make that the cover fire, the support coming in from the remaining members from 7 seeds is gonna be excellent. But Genie Mondo finding out the hard way that there's guys on the other side of the building. Navi. Next in line, and Black is gonna be the last one left. They definitely know where he is. 17 out of killing. They've got nothing stopping them from this push. They know where that last player is, but I don't know. They might just decide not to push that one because I mean, you don't want to push out in the open and turn to target practice, you know.
And I actually did think that Navi was going to put up more of a fight in that particular one, but obviously the positioning from AOK change that entire game. Having that player in a flank position, provide that support, definitely did it for them. As Black is looking the other way, obviously he's thinking, you know what, maybe I might just try and go for this. Press JP cuts in. Get
I'm
out of
telling
here,
you.
man. Just get out of here. Get out of here,
And
man.
this is something I've said to Navi, right? I keep saying it. Their team, they are an aggressive team. I'll give it to them. Or they look like they're an aggressive team. They're seemingly aggressive, but I think they're better on attacking than defending. Right? Look at them. They attacked Psycho, got that wipe. The defense up against Volt Africa didn't work out. They had to leave Paradise, and now they had to defend themselves up against guys from Seven Sins Art of Killing, and that did not end up well for them. So, if you guys are watching and listening to this right now, I think you guys have to work on your defense, especially how you defend compound, defend the spots you're in. They're very good when it comes to attacking, but that defense factor, they're not quite strong with it. But anyway, on that. Center of the zone, I do see Active Gaming getting it started with some of the players from HQA. As HQA loses one player, it's going to be Fear Z. They're holding it up at the intersection buildings, or not the intersection buildings, actually. They're already on the other side. Slime Pocket is definitely hearing those shots, but I don't know. Do they want to third party this one, or do they just want to chill? Zone 1 about to close up on our faces. We're about to see where that dirty shit takes us to. There's still water in this zone, man. There's still water in this zone. I love it. I love it. But anyway, most of these teams pretty much far away from each other except Active Gaming and HQA. We're waiting for them to finally decide to start their shooting. Ooh, okay. Wow. Oh, how about that? I need to take a screenshot of this.
What's that?
I'm looking at the little heart sign on the map right now. Like there's actually the rocks actually do form a heart sign. If you want to zoom in on Glazlock, you might see it. Anyway, we'll be checking out the heart sign later as we do see HQA losing Skinny. I think that was a grenade taking that man down, and I don't know the odds of him being revived. Active Gaming, I don't understand what is delaying this push. And now Cloud goes down. Schneid's able to get what? Yeah, I think Schneid's able to get Cloud down. The nades in the hand of report. Ooh, Nado. Anyway, the push has been initiated. Only Cloud is the one pushing up onto this one. It's a 1v2 situation. Cloud down to about 50 HP. I'll make that 60. And now you can already see that FPP holding the angle by report.
But just taking a look at this one right now, at this particular moment, you see that the guys from Active Gaming are pretty much just surrounding this. They got to be careful about third parties. You can see Vigo's trying to get an angle and throw in a nade onto that position, but he's got to be careful because there's also Slime 4KT does have the angle not too far away. But it's just two players in that building, but they got to be careful while they're making that push onto their location, because sometimes when you're pushing these locations, you might just get caught up and get taken on from behind. So they're trying to play quite safe and make sure that they push on, in a way that they get the wipe without losing any particular player. You also know that they don't have their fourth player, which is Lala, all the way in that zone, trying to find a way to make it into their location in a boat. Trying to make it to them.
Speedboat.
Yeah.
How about that? Anyway, the guys from HQA, they're patiently waiting this one out. They're like, if they burn you, will push me. But anyways, I don't know. I don't think Active Gaming has got any nades. As you can already see them just taking up those drinks. They're like, I think they have an idea of where these players are. You should know that obviously someone is camping in the middle of that place, but Schnitz is running out of patience. Just go back prone and hold it up. You're still in the zone. You can still play it out. Gather a little bit more placement, at least before these guys push you. Finally. I've not seen Sidizens in this game. Where are they? Oh, there they are. South.
Yeah, so, but the guys from HK as well need to be careful, because it does look like 4KT has set their sights onto this location. They're trying to... Ooh, look at that nade. They're trying to get some knocks, as you know, Forkity does a lot of times coming for the distance, but that molly going
Ooh,
into space
GG's.
definitely doing the damage. Now
GG's,
they're
my guy.
going for that finish for that last guy, as you can see, looking to get that knock, and that's exactly what they do. It's a GG's right there to the boys from Active Gaming as they do take out the last player, 11. And the rest of his teammates also trying to find a way to make their way into that zone as well. It's a really tough time for them because you know, like there are a lot of teams in front of them. There's the guys from Lag Esports who are also in that zone, but I do see AE in a fight with MZR. Are they fighting outside this?
I'm looking at the positioning on the zone, and like esports would almost want to cry right now because, like I said, it boils down to who gets to Camp Alpha Hill first. But now they have to get off Camp Alpha Hill and go back to where they were coming from. That is their regular drop location. But trust me, that bridge is not where you want to go back to at Slime 4KT. They are keeping their eyes on active gaming, making sure that nobody gets into this new zone. Wow, these zones are actually very, very unpredictable, right? Who would have thought this zone would actually go back to the east? You know,
Man,
I actually thought the zone was just gonna keep going west, 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 and I think most of these teams thought the same too. But now you see that zone pushing back over to that eastern side of the zone. Sorry, of the map, and man, I seriously hope these guys can actually play this one well. Ooh, our Sidizens are getting caught up on rotation. How about that? Anyway, I'm still looking at the way things are actually playing out in this one. We've got 13 teams left. We're currently in zone 3, and a lot of these teams happen to find themselves drinking that little blue juice, and they're just taking sips with their cups. They're like, just taking one or two. But the thing is, you can only sip that juice for long. After now, it tends to get bitter. Right now, you want to find your way into that zone, and now it's a tough choice for the IGLs in this game because it now becomes a matter of you want to pick a side. Do you want to be on the left hand edge where it is small, or do you want to be on that right hand edge where it is large? We do know this game, it's not a matter of the place that has more land. For all we know, this zone can still shift and center up. So all of these teams, yeah, they're currently in a tough spot, and that's what you want to see if these guys will be able to hold it up. As you can see, 11, he does find himself in a very, very tight sandwich right now. UAE just rotating by him. Some shots will be coming out from Cloud, I believe, onto those rotating members from UAE. But Cloud himself, he's not in the zone.
Man, it's a really crazy position for a lot of these teams looking to rotate in. It'll be really tough for them. You do give us some active gaming as well as several different teams trying to rotate into that zone. Got 7, not too far away from SDZ, and yeah, they definitely do get that lobby right there as they're looking to make their way into that central position. Taking a look at that zone again, going into that water region, of course, choosing that position and making that one home. 11 getting himself a kill right there onto one of the players from Active Gaming, and it is Cloud who is on top.
11 OP, what's up?
11 does get another knock right there onto the boys from Active Gaming, but he's jumping.
Oh, no, 11.
Oh my god. After all that hard work.
After all the hard work, my guy. Don't die. No. He's not giving up. This man definitely loves mountain climbing. You can give that to him. But this is going to become crazy. This zone is just too small for 13 teams. Given that we do not even have a lot of land to play with, we've still got about 40% water in this one. Blackjack Esports playing gatekeepers right now. And I think Blackjack Esports, they're quick to realize the situation they find themselves in, right? They're quick to know that at this point, the possibility that, going for placement is not that best thing again. You can just see them just deciding to go for those queues, keeping those teams that are finding themselves outside the edge of the zone. And that's actually impressive players, Slime 4KT, or make that Lag Africa, Lag Esports will be engaging the guys from Slime 4KT very, very soon on that western edge of the circle on Solid. Sorry, I keep calling UAE Unsullied. Why? Undisputed. English hard. Zeus, he's definitely hearing those shots behind him, but right now that man is prioritizing the zone. As you can see him heading over to that shoreline, just holding it up just a little bit. UAE going on a very wide 2-2 split, and they decided to go for the battle of who gets into the zone first, as Dream Team are going to heavily get breach camped by the boys from Slime 4KT. Amer is down though.
All right, Emma is down. I'm sure they'll be looking to see if they can revive him. Storm definitely looking to do that. He's got to be careful of the guys from, Unsullied Army, as they may be looking to see if they can get a knock or two onto this position. So definitely the smoke will be providing that cover that is necessary and needed. AE and getting into a skirmish right here. You can see Berserk trying as much as possible to get that knock. AE able to hold them back. Now we'll be looking to get into that zone. Probably revive one or two of their members, but Sahil felt his so as he does get taken out of the game right there. Let's take a look at it right now. We do still have 12 teams that in this one right here.
12 teams and a very wicked zone, man.
Very wicked indeed. The boys from Slime 4KT are pretty much still holding it down here. Zeus has been taken down. Most likely will be revived. UAE is not too far away from them. Putting in the work right here. So obviously that's the team they're going to be turning their sights on immediately. This is done. AG is holding it down outside the zone. Obviously looking to do that huge strat. You can see that's right there. But Jesse is pushing. He's pushing for Kitty, and he's doing it. He's doing it.
It's fishing time, bro. Oh no! He did not see Zeus, and down he goes. But Zeus, on the other hand, goes down to the guys from 17 out of killing on the top of that hill. Storm though, pushing up onto the player. It's gonna be messed up with Storm. Storm sees him, takes him down, goes for the instant thirst. He has the idea. He sees Son X99, M249 and potato.
How many times do you see that? So guys, don't feel bad, okay? If Storm can potato, you can potato too. All right.
Someone clip that, please. Someone clip that, please.
Don't feel bad, okay?
I shouldn't be. Oh, it's a water zone. It's flipping goal. It's flipping goal. Oh no, that's my lip balm on the floor. So excited. All right, let's see how this one goes. This is the classic situations where you see us they go, bro.
Look at how many
down.
Guy, look at how many people are doing that. Look at
bro, you can't be serious. We're down to 9 teams, and only 1, 2, 3, 4 teams are out here trying to actually fight for that winner chicken dinner. Every other team is out here in the blue zone, drinking that juice, drinking the blue water. You know the vibes, but Team Hill, they're like, we're gonna fight to the very end, trying to find a way into the water. Into the new zone.
I actually think UAE has a chance of winning this one because
then he's a solo.
He's a solo in the island. He got the zone, right? Which means that definitely, even when the zone closes out, he'll still be in it.
But now he's got to go out of that building, which means he has to push out to the open fields. Storm also holding it up on the edge of the shoreline. I think he may have been spotted by Umar, but Fenny also holding it up. Daddy, I believe, for Hail Africa is going to be the one doing the huge strat, but not for so long, as it's down to his last first aid kit. He's out here up against Ted Bundy from Active Gaming. 2 players from Active Gaming currently on that huge strat. It's going to be Ted Bundy and Lala, but no, Ted Bundy does get taken out, as Lala also bleeding out to the zone, not able to perfectly hold that huge strat. Deji also dying from Unsullied Army. Wizard happens to be the last one in the blue zone going for that huge strat. Umar also still going for that huge strat out there, as Hale will be engaging the guys from 7-6 out of killing on the top of that hill. Dream Team out of the huge strat. 5 teams left. Umar gets spotted by Manfilas. 4 teams left. Storm still in that water, as now we have only that little edge in the zone. Team Hill, they have to push up this hill But the
Wait for you
guys
to
from
chop
17s out of
thank
killing,
you.
they have all the advantage that they need. Storm might just be able to backbite both teams if he's able to swim out of that water right in time. Team Hale cannot push up that hill, and 17s out of killing has to jump down the hill. Because guess what? Storm comes out from the water, he gets
There are
one,
two guys
and he's
down.
almost getting the
Yeah,
second one.
they're
Manfilas is gonna get taken
right
out
there.
to the blue zone.
Yeah, they're
And it is a 1v2. It's Storm up against the guys from Team Hill, but the answer is no. As Team Hill will be the one to thank Storm in a very cruel manner
If you
for that
say you
chicken
saw
dinner,
those guys
because
by yourself,
Storm,
you
if he
unfair
hadn't
them.
taken out those guys from 17s out of killing, he definitely wouldn't have been able to. Or sorry, Team Hill would have gotten a very hard
That's all
time
for today, yeah?
getting that winner chicken dinner, but they're able to clutch that one up with 5 kills to their name. Slime 4KT finishing second place down there with losing count 8 kills to their name. 17s out of killing in third place. Also, no, not also actually. 17s out of killing with 9 kills to their name in third place. And I like the way out of killing played that one, right? They were on that bridge, farmed as much as possible, stayed, maintained their position on the top of that hill, those compounds, and that was actually beautiful gameplay coming out from the guys from 17s out of killing. The rest of these teams from 4th place to 7th place, trust me, it was all huge strat. Love to see it.
And crazy stuff going down. But it was a lovely game and a lovely day so far. Thanks for everyone who joined us on board and was part of the stream. Ah, man, crazy day, crazy as usual, crazy zones, all in the water. And yeah, it ended up being a day at the end of the day. So it was the watchery day, watchery time. I wish you guys the best for tonight. Let's get ready for the rest for the remaining 3 days. We've got a game every day up on until Friday, which is going to be the finals. So let's see how that goes. I'll see you guys then. For now, it is GG's and it is bye-bye, and I'll catch you next one. Bye-bye.
You know the vibes later.